I've noticed this especially since I moved out and started living by myself. It's the disassociation you get on your days off when your ego tries to attach itself to something, and I was definitely feeling that today. I shot a little skit, but then I didn't feel like myself going out. I'm buying a couple of things. And your ego, because either I'm lifting, I'm working, I'm recording, I'm hanging out with friends, you're talking to somebody, and I didn't talk to anybody today besides myself, recording my videos. The disassociation I get, or anybody gets, I feel like is an opportunity. That silence, seeing reality for how raw it is, not under the influence of any substance. I feel like there's an opportunity there, definitely. You could argue that you want to chase to get rid of that by finding a sport, a hobby, attaching yourself to something. But I think there's something special about listening to the silence, the deafening silence. If you find yourself less often disassociated, I feel like that means one of two things. Either one, you're spending your time productively, or two, you're completely escaping. Now, what the world wants us to do is to completely escape through spending our money on multi-billion-dollar companies to make them richer and giving them our value. Alcohol, parties, video games, OnlyFans, stuff like that. Or the time that you're not disassociating and your ego is going after something. Working. Not really when you're working for somebody else, but you are still making money. Working for yourself, being creative, going after hobbies. I feel like those are really good ways to sink time. When we're younger, we don't really experience this, especially my generation, Gen Z, the Zoomers, right? What did our parents do to us? They gave us video games to, keep us distracted away, so we don't have to bother them. And I'm not holding it against them, because this is the first generation where we really experience this. The internet. We're always out in the clouds and the up and above. Our phones, we're always looking down at our phones, and I feel like when I disassociate, I'm not on my phone. I don't even want to look at my phone because it doesn't feel real. I'm trying to observe reality for what it is. And as a kid, we always had homework, school, friends. And this generation especially, just the video games and the internet. And I remember when YouTube had the stars, and I was like single digit age at that time, probably 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. And I've always been around that. And even if you're not on that, you're living with your parents, you're living with other people. But when you're truly by yourself, I feel like that's the opportunity to either throw it all away through escaping completely, or doing something reckless, or really digging deep into what you feel like you're supposed to be doing, sinking your time into productive activities. So what will most of us do? We'll sink back into what we were used to, which was probably developed as we were kids. And I don't remember experiencing this a lot, because there's always a chore to do. There's always time to talk with your parents. There's always homework to do. There's always friends to hang out with. There's always work to do. Always training, tournaments, siblings. None of that really now. When there's no time, when the gym's not open, what now? You have to develop something, develop a skill. Not just escape.